Okay guys, welcome back. It's been a week, or give or take, a day or two. And I actually recorded this video before, but I was in a bit of a pinch of a time and it was pretty uninspiring. So I figured yeah, let's give it another shot. There's been a few news. The last few days, the NAB is going on in America, and Blackmagic released the DaVinci Resolve 19, the public beta, with a fair bit of new functions. I'm gonna try it out and make a video about it. I've already dabbled a bit, and to be honest, I'm using a few like DCTLs and power grades that actually give me better results than the the native tools in DaVinci. But then again, I paid quite a lot of money for a few of those DCTLs, so that might not be for anybody. But I'm gonna make a comparison video with that, and I'm gonna make a video about the new functions in DaVinci as well. But this video today, it's gonna be about this one. I really hope it's in focus. This is the Accsoon Toprig S60. They also have one that is called S40, which is pretty much the same product, but it is a bit shorter. This is 60 centimeters, hence a 60, and then you have the S40, which I then suppose is 40 centimeters. Yeah, that's about it, I think. So, what is this? As you can see in the intro, it's a slider. It's a motorized slider, a fairly basic one, so it's very affordable. This version is about 440 euros if you go to Camera Express or Amazon. So it's cheap. Well, cheap, in quotation marks, but in the video world, it's cheap. And it's very capable. You have here, it's super easy. You only have a few dials here. You have an on-off button, A and B, loop, or go once, and then play and pause. And here you have a speed slider. So when you get it, you just pretty much pack it up, plug in one of these. I have a big Sony MPF battery, and since I got this slider about a month ago, this one has actually been on it since day one, and I still have 75% battery left. It doesn't drain battery when it's not going, which is super nice. Well, it's super nice because a lot of the things we have, if we have batteries in them, they drain battery, especially my red camera. It's eating battery like it's, the fryer chips. Okay, so when you have the camera on, I will do it like this. So this one will be in focus, so we'll put it there. So my face won't be... Okay, so if you press play, it's gonna go, and you have this little knob over here. You can actually turn it, so if you want it to be super slow, you can have it like this. Now it's super slow and going. And like this, it can take a camera that weighs 4 kilos. But if you choose to have it vertical, it can actually have a camera that is up to 2 kilos. So it's perfect for vertical and horizontal. If you have, DSLR or mirrorless, it's not too heavy. But yeah, I mean, most of the cameras today, you can have it. And what I've used this slider for mostly is to do, let's do it like this again. Let's say there's a shot where I need to actually have a really nice and steady speed going in. Then this camera is perfect because it really gives you this control over speed. Whereas if you're handheld or if you're on a gimbal, you can't actually do a constant speed. So this way, if you want to do it with one of the probe lenses, or if you have a macro, or if you have autofocus, this is a perfect way of always getting the same speed all the time if you need to punch in on something. So I think it's a really nice and easy to use product. Sorry for the sound there. What I actually did also, as you can see in some of the shots under here, you have, let me see, you have 3/8, 1/4. Yeah, so I actually mounted this to a regular video tripod, and that way I could get the shots I have in the intro and some of the viewing shots that we have here. It's a super easy way to use it, and I think, yeah, it's a really good way. So who would I say that this slider is for? I would say that it's for everyone, but if you make some product videos, or if you make social media content, or if you're a solo creator that wants a bit more life when you film yourself, obviously I have my camera up on a tripod now, but if I wanted, I could have this camera start over there and then do a small pan all the way, like super slow and it would look like I actually have a friend. But yeah, this is super good for solo creators or, you know, smaller film crews, you know, indie films, short films where you actually want a slider but you can't really afford the big long ones. So I'd say this is the perfect solution. But yeah, what can I say about it? That's not my favorite. Cons with this one, or not really cons, but the things I wish were there is like, you do not have the panning head, so it is, you know, on a fixed path, which is totally fine, of course. I mean, for the price, I wouldn't actually, you know, expect it to be in any other way, but sometimes it can be nice to have a pan and tilt. So that's one thing where you have to have in mind, like, this is, you know, from point A to point B and back. You can also loop it. It's run on either a DC in or on this battery, and you can also output 5 volts if you need to put on maybe I do not know, 5 volt. You can charge, yeah, my follow focus, for example. So it also outputs some small electrics, but otherwise than that, I mean, it's super small, it's simple, it fits in your luggage, it doesn't weigh that much, like literally, it's built with good materials. Let me do like this. Accsoon. Yeah, it's built with good quality materials. It feels solid. It's not flimsy, and yeah, that's the only thing you need to think of is you need to buy your own head for it to work, because it comes without that, and I don't think that's an issue. I think that's actually kind of expected. You want to use your own head most of the times. But yeah, I think this is definitely something that I'm gonna work more with and try to get more cool angles that you didn't think of, like put it up. Since you can actually hang it, you might be able to do a top-down slider shot as well. So there are definitely things that I'm gonna do, try this with, to kind of make it, yeah, make really cool angles with the footage. So yeah, that's about it. I also have from Accsoon the CineView Nano, which is a little image transmitter. It is amazing, but there's, you know, a caveat. I'm having some issues with the Wi-Fi that I'm kind of troubleshooting right now, but I'm gonna make a video of that one, because that might be the perfect portable solution if you have an iPhone or an Android phone. So, you know, keep your eyes open for that video. But for now, this is the Accsoon Toprig S60, and I would definitely say it's something worth a try. And if you're in the Netherlands, you know, just swing by here and you can try it out. One thing to note though is that if you would choose to opt for the S40, that would fit in a hand luggage solution. This one is, I think hand luggage today is like 56 by 34 by 30 or something like that. I should know because I fly all the time, but so this one being 60 centimeters, it's too long. But if you take the 41, it definitely fits in your hand luggage. So if you're going on a shoot and you need to fly, then the S40 is the perfect choice. Because I'd say if you take this on a shoot, you are not gonna have to change battery for, you know, a good couple of days without, like, a good couple of days with a lot of use. So yeah, hopefully this gave you, you know, somewhat of a good intro to this little slider. And if there's any questions, I'd love to answer them. But otherwise than that, I'm actually super happy to be up and running with this channel again. I hope I'm in focus. I'm using the PD Movie LiDAR autofocus. Fun thing though is I got it like 2 days before DJI released their new DJI LiDAR autofocus system, and it's about the same money. But hey, well, shit happens. So yeah, new Resolve video coming up. I'm also gonna make a comparison video with the Resolve Mirror panel and the Tangent Element panels, because I've got both of them right now in the office for people, you know, figuring out if am I gonna go for Tangent or am I gonna go for the DaVinci Resolve Mini panel. And definitely, if you're in more programs than DaVinci, Element has, you know, the Tangent panel has this big, huge, what do you say? Yeah, sorry, my English is up for today. That's not usual. What my girlfriend usually says, like, oh, my English is up. It has a big advantage. Yeah, there we go. It has a huge advantage because that one works in Premiere Pro, Final Cut, Lightroom, Base Light, Avid, whereas the Resolve mini panel actually only works in Resolve. Yeah, that's kind of, you can almost hear it in the name. But yeah, so there's a few videos coming up, and I'm hoping to kind of get up to speed again. I'm gonna have a lot of footage from the Focus rat bags as well, and we have them in a project right now where we're doing a lot of BTS shooting, so, and trying them really hard. And when that one is done, I'm gonna have a giveaway for a few of the rat bags, Focus rat bags, because they are just amazing to use. It's super easy, and you're stable, and you can go on the ground. Yeah, you're gonna see a full video on them and get a full breakdown of how they work. But yeah, like, I think I'm at 12,000 subscribers now. Like, I passed 10K, and since that, I've been kind of dormant, so sorry about that, and I'm super thankful for everybody looking. But yeah, for now, let's just let's have a great day, and I'll talk to you later. Tjena!